and this month here of September. It's all about kicking the sick and keeping your families healthy. We're having a few changes happening in this time of the year. One of them, kids are going back to school. We're re-entering that germ pool there with that community immunity. And so your kids are going to be bringing home some germs. They're going to be experiencing it as well as yourself. And also, the weather is going to be changing too. And as we knew with those colder temperatures as they start to come through, that is going to be something that's also going to have to change our body's ability to deal with the things that come in that are going to cause us those illnesses and cause us those sicknesses that can potentially spread to our family members if their immune systems are not operating at their maximum capacity. So today, I'm Dr. Daniel, and we're going to talk about a few of the different organs that are involved in your immune system. And these organs are all involved in not only the recognition, but the removal of those harmful things that do come into your body. And first and foremost, we have our skin and our gut, the intestinal tract. And these are our primary defenses. These are kind of our shield for those bacteria and those viruses that are bombarding our cells every single day that we step outside, every single day that we're taking breaths. We are constantly working with different things that are entering our system that our body has to not only recognize and remove. The skin and the gut are going to be the first line of defense for those things. Then the waters start to get a little bit muddied in there. Now we have a lot of different things that are starting to come together, and they all have to communicate to make this work. And so the bone marrow is going to be where all of our immune cells are going to start. They're deriving in the bone marrow. Then they're going to be moving on to the thymus in certain situations here, certain cells. They're going to be our T cells, and those T cells are going to be helping not only recognize what's going on, but also doing the killing of those different bacteria and viruses. These are all going to be maturing in the thymus gland here that's located just behind the sternum. Next is going to be our spleen, and the spleen, we commonly associate this one with mononucleosis, right? It gets swollen, it's full of blood. The immune system is going to be communicating in kind of a conference center type nature here. We're going to be talking, and this is what I found, this is what you found, this is how we recognize this in the future. That's going to be taking place in the spleen. The next thing that we're going to be looking at is how do we get this stuff out of here once we've recognized it? And the lymph system is where that comes into play. The lymph system is your body's basically your garbage disposal, your waste disposal system. And so all of those lymph nodes that are in your body that potentially can get swollen during your times of sickness and illness, they're doing exactly what they're supposed to. The swelling is those bacteria, those viruses, those dead and decaying cells that are being filtered through your system, and your lymph nodes are doing exactly what they're designed to do during those times. And so all of these systems now have to come together, and they have to talk to each other. They have to communicate and coordinate for the future and in the current situation that you're in. And all of this is going to be taking place through the function of a clear nervous system. When your nervous system is clear, your body is at its best capability to coordinate all of these different organs, all of the different tissues that are in your body to help you maximize and strengthen your immunity to those different things that you are exposed to throughout this changing time of the year here. Now, if anything in this video sparked your attention, or if you'd like to learn a little bit more about how your immune system is going to be fighting off some of the things that you experience, we are going to be partnering up with the Elderberry Queen herself to bring you an awesome Kick the Sick workshop. It's going to be on Thursday, September 26th. You can go ahead and check out those tickets and register on Eventbrite, and we are really going to dig in that night and talk about everything that it takes above and beyond what we talked about today to help keep you and your family healthy with a strong, strong immune system. Thank you for joining us here today. Keep an eye out for all of these videos that are going to follow this. Dr. Tony, Dr. Lisa, and the Elderberry Queen are all going to talk to you and pour into you about how to keep your family healthy in this season. Thank you so much.